Hello everyone and welcome back to my journey. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Samantha. I'm 27 years old. I live in Ontario, Canada, and 2 years ago I had gastric bypass surgery. In my last video, I went over a few ways that I'm going to be refocusing after experiencing my first bit of regain after gastric bypass surgery. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through what a meal prep looks like for me. Meal prepping is quite a new thing for me. I'm not very great at it, and I don't think that this is going to be super aesthetic, but I am gonna try and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm just crossing my fingers that this is a good video for you guys. Okay guys, so here's another voiceover video. Here's me prepping my peppers for my Tex-Mex turkey chaffles is what I'm calling these. So this is like my breakfast option for this week, and I actually filmed this obviously a couple weeks ago, and I still have some in my freezer now. I am not really someone who can eat the same thing over and over again, so meal prepping for me is kind of difficult, but if I can make a lot of stuff ahead of time, keep it in the freezer, bring it out, reheat it, we're golden. I'm in love with that chopper, and I'm not in love with how much oil I added to that pan. I don't want to talk about it. I also don't want to talk about the cutting board sliding all over the place when I was chopping my peppers, whatever. Cutest little corgi spatula in the whole world. And the spice blend that I added there was like a mix of chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, and some savory seasoning that I had. I don't know what's in it. Tasted fine. Yeah. I shredded up just some plain pizza mozzarella, and I used some of this for the chaffles and some of it for chicken parm later in the week. Also, for anybody who doesn't know what a chaffle is, kind of a weird word. I wish that they had a better word for it, but it is a cheese waffle. I recently got a hold of a mini dash waffle maker, and I'm so excited because it's in my color. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm obsessed with like mint and teal and aquamarine, and everything in my kitchen now that I'm saying it is mint and teal and aquamarine and whatever. You know what? Whatever. Using that spice blend again, adding a little bit more, and I did add a can of turkey here, but you're not going to see me add that because it looked foul. I really wanted to spare you guys from seeing that. So I'm just spraying my mini dash with some oil, and I'm adding way too much of my chaffle mixture. Gotta love that for a first try. It went everywhere. It was a total mess, which you guys will see. I learned from that mistake. Things got better as time went on. You know what? It was a quick cleanup. No big deal. Make mistakes. So quickly in the middle of this, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and for liking and subscribing and all the comments that I've gotten recently. The growth on this channel lately has been absolutely insane. I'm so grateful. I appreciate every single one of you. I love having conversations with you guys in the comments, and I also love how many of you have recently reached out to me on Instagram. I'm getting messages like a lot now, like multiple times a week, which was never a thing before for me. So it's super exciting to be getting messages from my subscribers and just hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions, and trying to help me out and asking for help yourselves. I love being part of this conversation, and I say this every single time, but my inbox is always open. My comment section is always open. I love you guys. I'm so excited to be on this journey still and going through this, and I don't know, it just makes me so happy, and I'm so happy to be able to bring you guys along too. Word of advice, don't do what I did. Don't put them all in the same bag if you're going to make these and make them in like bulk. I made, I think, like 14, and they all stuck together, and I got like frostbite on my fingers trying to rip them all apart in the morning, every morning, so don't do that. Separate them. I paired my chaffles each morning with either an English muffin with peanut butter on it or usually half of a blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese. I just alternated so I didn't get bored. So this is me moving on to the second part of the video, which is the lunch portion. I did take Chaffles in my lunches a couple days as well because it was really nice to have something just prepped, easy, good to go, something I could just put in the microwave at work. But this was the first thing that I prepped for the lunches. So this is the DIY Starbucks snack boxes that I made. They are ridiculously expensive if you get them at Starbucks, but they're also ridiculously convenient and a really great idea. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. You put stuff in your lunch that you like, but when you lay it all out in a nice little, I don't know, like a nice little fashion like this, it just makes it so much better and more satisfying to eat. I'm so sorry for the picture of that cake. It looked horrible, but it is a Carrot brand cake and it was delicious. It was something to look forward to, like a nice high fiber, carby snack that I could look forward to in my lunches. I cut up some carrots, and in a second I'm going to cut up some apples. And once again, I don't want to talk about the cutting board sliding all over the place. I know I should put a damp paper towel underneath of it and stop that from happening, but I didn't. And I also left an apple stem in there. I found it before I ate it, so we're all good. So I just put the apples and cucumbers in their own containers, and then day by day I would go ahead and I would make myself up a lunchbox. So I put 2 boiled eggs in, some cucumbers, the cake that I made, which looked delicious after, some apple slices, 2 Baby Bell cheeses, and I usually do bring 2 Greek yogurts with me, like 2 different flavors. I never really know what I'm going to be feeling during the day. I didn't always eat my whole lunch, but I like to bring a lot of stuff for myself to have just in case I am feeling particularly hungry that day, or if I'm not really feeling like having a boiled egg, I would often bring like a bagel or a chaffle or something with me just as a backup in case I'm not particularly feeling what I brought for lunch that day. I'm not really a picky eater, but sometimes I don't really want to eat like a boiled egg and apples and stuff. So sometimes you have those days. Anyway, I do really appreciate everybody watching and, like I said, commenting, subscribing, liking, messaging me on Instagram. I love it. My Instagram username is Samantha_RNY13. You can message me, follow me, whatever you want. Everything's always kept between us. And yeah, I hope that this video was good for you guys, and I hope to see you guys really soon with a new one. Let me know if there's any ideas that you guys have for future videos, and I look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing you in the next video. Bye guys.